Do not attempt the training techniques you're about to see without consulting a professional. Tonight on Cesar 911, a teenage girl's pit bull turns violent.
Any chance she gets, she will attack another dog.
And is targeting her boyfriend's dog.
He has been attacked by Nani like 3 times.
Can Cesar stop this blood feud?
Hey! Dr. Garcia should examine the dog right away.
No, Nani's not okay. Go sit down. No, just go sit down, please.
This is Cesar 911. Cesar gets a 911 call from Joe, whose daughter's pit bull has attacked several dogs, and he's worried there could be more victims, including his daughter.
Mr. Joe.
Hello, Cesar.
How are you, sir?
Gosh, thank you so much for coming.
Well,
I really appreciate meeting you.
Step number 1.
Yes.
Let's get to find out how can I help you?
We are in a desperate situation. And without you, I don't know if my family could actually go on with what we're doing with my daughter Sydney's dog, Nani.
How old is the dog?
Almost a year old. We got
We're
Nani.
still in time.
I hope so. We're praying, trust me. She got Nani when she was 2 months old. The problem, though, is, she is now developed, this dangerous aggression towards, like, all other dogs.
No! Hey, no! No!
And my daughter, Sydney, and our boyfriend, Tyler, he has a dog, Blitz, and, has been attacked by Nani, like, 3 times.
Blood?
Yeah.
Nani, no.
Nani has an incredible amount of energy. And when it comes to another dog,
All that energy goes there.
yeah, it is immediately focused.
Like a missile.
Yes.
Nani, no!
Yeah, to the point where she's even jumped out of out of the car to get to another dog.
Really?
Yeah, out of a window, yeah, for sure.
Gee.
My wife feels badly, my daughter feels badly. We're placed in this situation that's completely out of our control, out of my control. And one thing I know for sure is that we can't continue to live our life as a family the way it is.
Yeah.
There's no way. My biggest fear is that, Nani would be out with my daughter and, kill another animal and, maybe even in the process, hurt my daughter badly. For Nani, if that were to be the case, then, worst case for her is, we'd have to make, a very difficult choice. And, that's what we're trying desperately to avoid.
I think Joe is in a dilemma where he's a concerned father, rightfully so. His daughter obviously don't want her dog to be put down. At the same time, he doesn't want to let his daughter down. What I need to do is to teach Joe how to help Nani and reduce the anxiety that is happening at home because the possibility of putting Nani down. All right, let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see it, man. I'm going to help you. We're going to come up with a good strategy.
Well, I appreciate it.
Joe takes Cesar to meet his daughter Sydney as she tries to socialize her dog Nani with her boyfriend's dog Blitz.
Nani, no!
That's sweet. Oh. Sydney, how are you?
Hello?
You hold on to that girl.
My name is Sydney D'Amato. I am the owner of Nani. She is my little angel, and she's only 1 year old. My mom went shopping one day, and it was just this guy standing outside with this adorable little puppy, and, she fell in love and just brought him home. Nani and I bonded very instantly. It was love at first sight. Trouble started with Nani 2 months into it. We brought her to my grandparents' house, and it was a family dinner, and we're all sitting in a living room, and my mom picked up my grandma's little Shih Tzu, and Nani came over, and she started going at him. Nani's in the corner just going after this dog and picks it up and throws it in the air, and it was just a nightmare. My brother grabbed my grandma's dog, and my dad pulled Nani off and threw her in the pool. It was crazy. Nani, no! And then her behavior is getting worse. Any chance she gets, she will attack another dog. Even thinking about taking Nani out on a walk is very stressful. If I encounter another dog, I either turn around and say, that's the end of your walk, or I try to jump on the other side of the street or make Nani run to the other side of the street with me to avoid it. Nani has attacked my boyfriend's dog 3 times. The first fight that she got in with Blitz, they didn't sniff each other, they didn't do anything. She just looked at him, she looked at me, she looked at the dog again, and just attacked him. It was the most scariest thing ever. At first, my mom was all about Nani. She said that she always wanted to have a pit bull. Then it came too much for her to handle. Go get it! So I took over and took the control of, trying to take care of her.
I love Nani to death, but I couldn't handle her, and I was ready to give up. But Cindy wouldn't let me, so she took over all the responsibilities.
The biggest fear of if Nani keeps on acting this way is that my dad will take control and put it in his hands. Whether it's just dropping her off at the Humane Society or opening the front door and saying, she's not my dog. If that happened, me and my dad's relationship would end. I would definitely cut my life off from his life.
I'm giving authority figure, which is something that she's not used to.
Yeah.
Hey. So she's fighting this new energy instead of surrendering to this new energy because she doesn't get this energy.
Yeah, makes sense.
So I managed to have some control, not completely, but really the real test and reevaluation is going to be with Bliss. Can I control this desire of fighting with Bliss? Right there, see it? I stopped him right there. Look.
Cesar was called by Joe to help his daughter Sydney get control of her dangerous pit bull, Nani. After a tense encounter with Sydney's boyfriend's dog, Blitz, Cesar wants to see just how bad Nani is by attempting to walk calmly towards Blitz one more time.
There we go. An episode. Hey. Nani acted out, but she responded to my correction, and I was able to control the aggression to a certain level. But what she really needs is a strong and consistent leadership. What I'm doing right now is assessing how bad this thing is.
Okay.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we know.
Because she goes from 0 to 60 in half a second.
Yeah.
All dogs can get there, but what makes it more manageable is that it takes 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 5 seconds. And this one is half a second.
Yeah.
Hey. I'll relax. This one is not aggression, she's just protecting herself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The chipper, Bliss, is not the problem, but Nani is definitely a red zone case and she needs rehabilitation. As soon as Nani and Sydney walked up, you can see how fearful Sydney was. She was tentative and pulling on the leash, so all that energy makes Nani react the wrong way. There's 2 things Sydney doesn't know. She doesn't know how to prevent Nani getting excited, and when she gets excited, she doesn't know how to correct it. And all that anxiety makes Nani get even worse. If we have any chance to help in this dog, Sydney has to become a comma-sorted pack leader. I decided to get to work right away and use a Halti, which gave us a little bit more control. The Halti is the good tool in that aspect, especially for beginners, how to remove the eye contact from a dog. So as soon as you remove the eyes, and then the dog fight is gone. This way, look, see, you have absolutely control of that.
Perfect.
So you can turn the whole face up.
So you're just redirecting her attention.
That's it, yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
We're gonna manage the intensity and redirect the attention.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. We're gonna keep it so simple that it's just A, B, and C.
I have something.
Yes, sir.
Sure.
Okay, let me show you first, okay?
Since Sydney's mother also helps with Nani, the family has her join them.
How are you?
Hi, how are you?
Nice to meet
Nice to
you.
meet you.
Oh, thank
Nice
you
to
so
meet
much.
you.
Thank you. So we're gonna go for a walk. I'm gonna teach your daughter and everybody else how to walk, how to pass by dogs. We have a line of dogs here waiting. And that's the beginning of introducing the idea of leadership. Also has to do a lot with social interaction. Okay? Dog on the harness. Shh. There you go. Right, dog on a harness moving forward. So what she have to learn to do is just to give distance. So if I see you in the street, if I give you distance, I'm being respectful to you. See, I'm being respectful to you.
Yeah.
So she have to learn first to give respect. Distance is respect. Here's a Roddy. Shh. Shh. Right there, a little bit more challenging. Hey, we're gonna finish. She's still tense. Not yet. Not yet. This is the biggest fight right here. There you go. This is about follow through. Not yet. Not yet. You see how she's still tense?
Yes.
The other two dogs, calm. This one was tense. There. You gotta wait for that switch.
Yeah.
To correct the dog, you first have to learn to recognize the sign. Otherwise, the corrections won't work. Timing is definitely everything in this case. It took a few corrections for Nani to actually get into a calm state, but it did work out. With an excited dog, you need to follow through into the stay calm and to stay patient. And that's the only way they're gonna learn to stay calm. Yeah, now it's your turn too.
My turn?
Yeah, we're gonna go
Okay.
back. All right. Short, not tense.
Okay.
This is good enough. That's right. Good amount of...
Good.
Yeah, that's better. Relax, relax. There you go. Now, since you have a dog coming on this side, you just move to your left.
Okay.
I corrected it for you. Here, hold on. So what happens to you is you go from here to this. You see?
Okay.
So you go like this. And so every time you do that, you tell her to go
Yeah.
into a war zone.
Okay.
So I only correct when it's needed. I'm not anticipating. You're
Got it.
anticipating.
Yeah.
See, you have conditioned yourself that in order for you to control, you have to put all this force. But it's actually the opposite. So yes, there's amount of force, but it's very minor for a short period of time. So 99% of the time, you're controlling with calmness. And that 1% is because she's focusing on something that you don't want. So that's when you see a little bit of tension.
Right.
That's it, that's 1%. But the rest of the time is calm. All right, one more time.
I was really nervous walking Nani around these other dogs. I was afraid she might lash out and attack like she has many times before. But Cesar just kept on telling me to relax, and that's what I was focusing on.
Don't say anything, just go.
Okay.
Learn not to say anything. Relax. Short, not tense. There you go. Hey. There you go, right there. Whew, that was a good one. How was it?
Much better.
Yeah, so I corrected twice,
Uh-huh.
meaning you didn't correct those 2 times.
Okay.
Sydney finally managed to stay calm, and because of that, Nani did a really good job. I have to jump in every once in a while, but we just started, so we're doing fine. What I need to see from Sydney is if she can keep Nani calm in front of her boyfriend's dog, Bliss. It's not going to be easy, but if she can't do it, I have to take Nani with me to the dog psychology center. All right, so we're going to come in me, and we're going to go that way.
Correct her, correct her. Nani.
Cesar works with Sydney to gain control of her dangerous dog, Nani. They make progress walking past other dogs. But now, Cesar challenges Sydney to keep Nani calm around a dog she has attacked numerous times. Blitz.
Nani.
Hold this one. Hold.
Hey.
When she goes into this. So the touch is just to snap the brain out of it.
Yeah.
Hey. All right. It's a bigger challenge. Hey. There you go. There you go. There you go. Nani was definitely deep in the red zone, so I don't really feel comfortable leaving her with the family. What I want to do is to take Nani with me for a little bit of rehab, just bring that explosion down, and then we continue with the exercise.
Okay.
Sure.
Is that okay with you?
Sounds
Absolutely.
good with me.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. We can't thank you enough. Look, I really appreciate it.
Blitz. Sit.
Thanks,
Thank you.
thanks for your trust. There you go. That's why you're leaving. You're very dramatic.
I'm going to miss Nani so much. I don't like sleeping alone now without her. It's going to be tough. Very tough.
First thing, introduce her to the pack. I know Nani attacks dogs around her owner.
No.
But I need to see if she's gonna do the same behavior around me. Look, now we're gonna bring it in. Look, the hesitation, I'm allowing a little hesitation, then I put a little bit of pressure. So what happens is she's curbing, and then she grabs. There's two things you have to look very closely, the energy of a dog or the body language. So when Nani started curving her body, that was the sign when she was about to bite. And that's when I have to correct so I can snap her out of it. They start smelling, and then they start curving, and whack up. That's when they do it. That's when they bite. It's like a crocodile. Crocodile, approach, wah! You have to train yourself to feel it. So when you correct for the right reason. Look at this. That's where you gotta be careful there. When she go from curious to tension, because that tension. So for her to roll over and submit and give the belly to dogs that she'd never met before is the most vulnerable position she can practice. And that becomes her introduction to the pack. This is what the owner should have done with their boyfriend's dog. This is it. But they didn't know how to do it. They didn't read it right. For a dog showing the belly to a dog for the first time is a major step for rehabilitation. It shows that she's capable to choose not to fight. So she's definitely far from a lost cause, but we still have to see how she reacts with her owners. Dude, look at that. She's already part of the pack.
Two days later, Cesar invites Sydney and her family to the DPC so they can work with Nani and Blitz together.
Welcome back. Hello.
Oh, nice seeing you.
Thank you, thank you.
How are you? Great to see you.
Big day today, big day today.
Very excited.
How are you, sweetie?
Hello, how are
See
you?
you, good.
Nice to see you.
What's up, man?
How's it going,
Good to have you
Cesar?
here. Good to have you
Good
here.
to see you.
Thank you. So this is what I want to do. So I haven't spent a lot of time with Blitz. So I just want to see how he reacts with my pack. So I have a much better understanding who I'm dealing with.
Okay.
I want to see how he reacts with this very mild energies. All right? Is that okay with you?
Perfect.
So you guys go and sit over here. In the meantime, I go in that direction.
All right.
Okay. Nani's doing fantastic with my pack. Now I want to introduce Bliss to my pack to see if he's ready to meet Nani. Very good. I'm putting him around really good dogs. This is really good dogs. This is not going to go into a fight. Look, 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 look. That was really good. Bliss did great with my pack, and now I want to introduce Nani. This is, look, she already knows somebody's here. See that? You can see the expression. That's why we have to be like so fast. Here, here. We don't want tail up, so we're keeping my girl with the muzzle on. Look, look, she's familiar with it. There you go. Very good. She knows her, she remembers her. Very good. Blitz has definitely much better self-retained, self-control. Very good, look, look, look. What rehabilitation is sending the dog back to a natural state of mind. So when Nani got a little excited, I correct her. She went back to a consummate state. It's always going to take repetitions, but she's definitely getting it. I'm not giving her Nani a chance to reconnect with the past. It was a moment where she felt like, I know that smell, I know that scent, I know that energy. See, they knew each other, but didn't react like before. All right, so what I'm gonna do is put him in a smaller place versus, a larger area. Is for them to actually, to cut the option of them moving away from each other. This is a way where I'm asking them to deal with each other, but I'm supervising. The supervision is a must. I'm not removing supervision. I'm creating a new memory. So even though she has the muzzle is just for us to make sure that Bliss leaves this place without a wound or without a cut. It's still a little bit of distance, not as much. They learn to tolerate each other. There you go. I want that. I want that. It's beautiful. Remember, before, we couldn't have them this close with the muzzle on. So I want Nani to be the more vulnerable, the more submissive, because her memory is telling her to get tense. So instead of her choosing fight, she's choosing avoidance, which is as bad, not as dramatic, right? Because if they avoid each other, what happens is they're not socializing with each other, they're not mingling with each other, they're not, most important, accepting each other. At least they're not fighting with each other. I want this. This is what I want. See? So Blitz is already accepting, willing. This is a conversation, people. It's a conversation with no sound whatsoever. It's just pure energy and body language. That's it. Today we are off to a great start. The last time we introduced this to dog was a lot of negative energy. But a lot can change as soon as the owner shows up. So I hope Sydney can keep her energy calm. What we're nurturing right now is just the ability of them tolerating each other. Yeah.
Okay.
Are in your presence.
Okay. I was pretty nervous that Cesar was going to put Nani and Blitz in the same pen. I've never seen these dogs get along.
Come on, Mr. Blitz. Come on, Mr. Blitz. So we're putting them in smaller areas so they don't have access or choice to move too far. Come on, Mr. Blitz. Mr. Blitz, come on. Hey!
Cesar has made great progress rehabilitating Nani around his own pack. And even got Nani to submit to Blitz, who Nani has bitten 3 times. But it's a whole different story when he invites Nani's owner, Sydney, to join them.
Grab this one.
How's Nani?
She got bit.
Yeah. Where?
And the leg.
Bad?
Yep. So let's, Jennifer, Dr. Garcia should examine the dog right away.
Honey, I'm just letting you know Nani's not okay. So go sit down. No, just go sit down, please. Go sit down. Just relax.
And he also needs to go to the hospital. The doctor will be here in a minute, but we still have to follow through. No, no tension. The worst thing we can do is tension after a fight. Relax, relax. No. The worst thing you can do is separate them completely after a fight. Fortunate it was only these 2 dogs. Nothing major, but we're gonna get them the best help right away.
Cesar's personal veterinarian arrives on the scene.
Where are you from?
Let's see what's going on here.
The status of what the doctor says, his is superficial. So, you know, it was very fast. You were there.
Good.
And with her, she got a little bit of the muscle, not a lot, not very dramatic. She got 3 stitches, but she walked out without the limb, so that was a good thing, you know. So both of them they're recovering in the same period of time. But at the same time, I do want to keep her until she's completely healed physically. Fortunately, this is not the worst fight I ever seen, and we still have to build a new relationship between these 2 dogs. But now, the real chore is how to help Sydney to achieve calm assertive energy. If Sydney can achieve this calm assertive energy around Nani and Bliss, she can definitely achieve the same behavior with any other dog. So in order for us to erase the desire of her going after, is to do this every day.
When's the next time Blitz and Nani get to meet?
It's really, to me, I will do it tomorrow as soon as
Let's do it tomorrow.
as soon as the anesthesia goes away and everything goes away. I would like to do it every single day. We gotta jump on it. That would be the ideal thing to do.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well,
just like no flight, no avoidance. This is what you work for. I'm sorry, did this happen?
Don't be sorry.
No, I appreciate it. There's nothing to be sorry about. If inevitably it was going to happen, I'm glad that it happened
Yeah,
here.
and you know, if we didn't know if it was going to happen. Now, what happens when we don't have you, or in a situation where we have an experience, you know, and can't handle it. The fight was really scary, but honestly, I'm happy that Cesar was there to handle it, and now I know I have to work on my energy so Nani can get better. Thank you
so much.
Thank you
Man,
so much.
I appreciate you very much.
Thank you very much,
okay?
Cesar.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. You're gonna make me cry. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Little hiccups.
Okay.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Just a little hiccups.
Yeah.
I've seen it many, many times.
Thank you.
Definitely.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
guys. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
See you tomorrow. See you later, Mr. Bliss. Sorry for the bite.
The very next day, Cesar asks Tyler to bring Blitz back to the DPC to continue Nani's rehabilitation.
How's Bliss doing with his win?
He's doing good.
Good. Excellent. Nani's doing great. Well, today, the goal is to successfully put him back together.
Sounds good.
Bliss, you know what to do. First, I want to work with Tyler and Bliss alone because Sydney's energy is what triggers Nani's aggression. We need to create a brand new relationship between these two dogs before we bring Sydney back into the relationship. We're going to have a different start. We're going to put a fence this time, and slowly we're going to put them together. You can go greet her, see how he reacts to it.
Come here, buddy.
There you go. Her nose is
Nani?
picking it up. Very good. Yes, good greeting.
What's she doing?
Very good.
What's she doing?
Good
buddy?
avoidance towards Bliss.
she
I
doing?
like that.
What are you doing, Nani?
There you go.
What are you doing, bud?
That's a good level of excitement. That's perfectly fine. Sometimes you're gonna find a little bit more energy,
Especially coming out of this dog.
Yeah, definitely with Sydney is gonna be way more,
Yeah.
which we have to be very careful with it. All right, so now the next step is the muzzle. So let's put the muzzle on. The next step is to remove the fence and stay calm so we can start building a new relationship with these dogs.
I did have a bit of nervousness about me introducing Nani and Blitz first off, but I really didn't want to show it because I knew if they were nervous, the chances of them fighting were 20 times more likely.
There you go, open it. Get in there.
Come here, girl.
Get in there, Bliss.
Cesar made major progress with Nani, to the point that she was able to socialize with Sydney's boyfriend's dog, Blitz. But once Nani's owner, Sydney, was introduced, Cesar found himself in the middle of a dogfight. A day after the dogs were given medical attention, Cesar decides to work with Sydney's boyfriend to help create a new relationship between his dog and Nani. This is a crucial step before they reintroduce Sydney to the process.
There you go, open it. Get in there.
Come here, girl. Come here.
There you go. I like the Bliss. He's walking in right. Get in there, Bliss.
Come here, buddy.
There you go. There you go. Different energy, different results. You're not tense.
No.
That's my point. That's my point.
Especially with the muzzle on, I don't really have
that's
much
my
of a care,
point.
but even when she has the muzzle off, I'm not afraid when I approach the dogs or when put into a risky situation. I show no fear. And Nani reacted quite well towards the Blitz. Nani reacted, obviously, a lot better than she reacted last time. There was no fight. There wasn't even a growl.
I wanted you to do it because ultimately, you're the only person that can do it in the family. Everybody is pretty fearful and pretty anxious. So the only right energy right now is you. See, if Sydney is here, she's gonna be like this. That's why we need the muscle, you know? And plus, this guy gets very protective of Sydney as well. And so then it's competition. Who's gonna protect Sydney? Her or him? It was a good day, good imprint, you know? We just have to repeat, keep going with that, you know? So next time, we bring Sydney.
Awesome. No
Sure.
problem.
Nani, you staying, girl?
Bye, girl.
Nani, you staying? Not yet. Almost. Yesterday was a great day, but we really need Sydney to succeed today. This is not just about Nani and Bliss. This is about Sydney changing her energy so she can gain control. So I invited her back to get to work. So I chose one of my funny muscles, not only for safety, but also to change Sydney's perception about her dog. The goal is for her to let go of her tension and fear. How are you guys?
Good, how are you?
Good. So we're gonna do the reunion, and then we're gonna go for a walk. How he feels about it, how she feels about it. This is good. Is it funny?
You like it?
Yeah, I like it. Yes, that's, I just want you to focus on that. I know she's cute and everything. You want to hug her and kiss her. I get it. I get you. And you will. You will.
Nani was wearing a dragon muzzle. At first it was kind of funny, but I knew we had to intertwine the dogs together, and I was kind of nervous, but I knew I had to stay calm.
So, ready for a walk?
Sounds good. Yep.
All right. Let's go for a little walk. Now, the the walks is by far the most important thing
Okay.
you guys have to do. So the symbolic meaning of a walk is not just tiring the dog. It's to really establish yourself as pack leader and telling your dog what the rules are in the outside world. And only if you walk with calm, assertive energy, you establish leadership. And if you don't, that's when things go wrong. Every time I see you, you always do this in the beginning. So that's why the muscle is so important, because, you know, it's just like your initial to-go state of mind. You
Right. Yeah.
do this, so just to avoid your influence for her to go possibly, you know, charge. So here, now we're gonna take the muzzle off.
Come on, Nani.
For this type of job, you can't have fear.
Right.
You can't have anxiety.
Right.
You can't help a dog if you feel worse than the dog.
When Cesar took off Nani's muzzle, I was a bit nervous, but all I had to remember is what Cesar told me was to stay calm.
This is it. This is make it or break it. Stay calm no matter what. There you go. That's a good state of mind. You see it? Ears down like that are good. Head out like that is good. Tail like that is really good.
Walking Nani and Blitz without a leash or even without a muzzle, it was amazing. Having the comfort knowing that, you know, Nani could be next to me, but also could be next to an animal like Blitz, knowing that they have a history together was honestly a good feeling.
They don't have to play with each other to like each other.
Right.
It's just slowly they get to know each other
Right.
in a different light. The great news about today is that Sydney stayed calm when we took the muzzle off. She didn't become anxious, she didn't become fearful. Huge difference from day one. How you feeling, Sydney?
Good.
You feeling optimistic?
Yeah.
Positive about the outcome?
Yeah.
Her hands all nice and loose, so
Yeah.
usually it's...
Yeah?
Today was awesome. Being able to see Nani be herself and roam around with other animals that she's not going to attack was just uplifting off my shoulders. And it's just going to move us forward into another world.
All right. So I'm feeling really good. I feel fantastic. How you feeling?
Good.
We're going in the right
Relaxed.
direction?
Yeah, much more relaxed.
Yeah. Now what you gotta do is just manage what we have created.
Okay.
That's it. And just be aware of your anxiety. Don't be afraid of using tools, leash,
Muzzle.
the muzzle. Don't be afraid of it. It's just to help you understand that you can control the situation.
Right.
Okay?
Okay.
I really need Sydney to work on her energy, and that's what her homework is. The goal is for her to stay calm and assertive in any situation, even when she's walking past other dogs. Goodbye.
Bye. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you for giving me the chance, man. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Liz, you did it again, dude. You're a champ.
When we said our goodbyes and Nani followed me out, it was really touching because knowing that, you know, Nani's okay with Blitz following us and that she's just going to follow right behind me, I was ready to just throw her in my car and ready to go home.
After a month of working with Nani without Cesar, Sydney and her parents arrive at the DPC to show Cesar the video footage of their progress.
How was it?
Good.
Your trip was
Great.
good? Awesome. How you feeling? Better?
Good.
Good. Sir?
Good morning. How are you?
Good. Thank you.
Good to see
Please
you.
come on in. I'm really anxious to see how they did because when I met them, Sydney's dog wanted to take the head off from her boyfriend's dog. What's new?
Everything, a lot.
Work with
Young
Nani.
lady?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's new? So where is Tyler and Bliss?
Sydney has been practicing with Nani for a full month on her own, and now she and her family arrive at the DPC to review their progress with Cesar. But Cesar notices someone is missing.
So where is Tyler and Bliss?
You know, I think that they're working on things separately right now.
Okay.
I think that they both realize that. I think what we're focusing on is, you know, the three of us and all the things that we've been talking to you about and focusing our energy on Nani. And I think Sydney's doing the same exact thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just working on myself and, you know, every day is a new day and
Yeah.
find my zen.
Yeah, your balance, your
Yep.
harmony.
Exactly.
It was shocking to me to learn that they actually broke up. A breakup can help you, you know, because it makes you focus on yourself, which is exactly what I want from Sydney, to focus on herself. We did have some tough moments. So I'm anxious to see how she did. All right, let's review your homework. There you go.
Yeah, let's got her now.
Okay, so you put in the muzzle on first. A little bit of excitement there.
Yeah. That's good, Sid.
Well, here is a little bit of excitement, but I love the way you are actually keeping the time.
It took me like 20 times.
Well, that's good.
I was so frustrated.
Beautiful.
Perfect.
Sydney struggled in the beginning to put the muzzle on, but she stayed very assertive and she managed to put it on. All right, so this is Nani walking with owners at the park. Yeah, she's excited right there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she was.
That's just memory going back, okay? That's what she knew. Got a little frustrated there,
I
huh?
was so frustrated.
There you go. Good. Catch yourself right there.
Yeah.
There's a correction and the relaxation. There you go. She got a little bit frustrated, but she hung in there. She followed through until Nani was calm, submissive. She's definitely a better pack leader now. You just go through it, exactly what you did. Yeah, you're gonna go through all these frustrations, and because you don't know, you know what I mean? How long is it gonna take? When is she gonna give up? Do I'm doing it right? Do I'm doing it wrong? Oh my God, I already ruined it. You know what I mean?
That's right.
The biggest thing is I found like my energy, like when I know she's starting to get frustrated, if I'm getting frustrated, my mind's just right. So I just stop. I don't even think about it anymore. And I'll just count to 10 and I realize I need to work on myself before I work on Nani.
Yeah.
Because if I work on myself, my energy will stay calm and then Nani will stay calm.
That's right.
So
That's right. Oh, good. So you're trying it again. There we go. That's a beautiful state of mind right there. That's better.
finally I started getting it.
Yeah, that's really
Is that
cool.
awesome?
Yeah.
For us too. We're amazed.
It was very impressive to see Sydney passing with Nani in front of another dog that was actually excited. I'm really proud of her. That was a good day.
Yeah, that was a great day. It's good.
I like the start, and I like to start, and so from 9 out of 10, you only had like one problem, and 9 was good.
Good.
So 90% of the time was great.
That's great to hear. Nani today is a completely different dog. I mean, you know, she's still the same lovable dog, but in terms of how she interacts with us, with people, with other dogs, is remarkably different, and in a sense, a completely different dog. It's been a wonderful experience. We've worked really hard. We'll continue to work
Yep.
hard for sure.
She deserves it.
Yeah, absolutely. We all deserve it. We had so much fun, you know, all of
We
it.
do.
It was work, right? And sometimes, you know, we had to remind each other,
Yeah.
right? But in total, I would say it was a lot of fun.
Breaking up with Tyler was a difficult part of this process, but ultimately I've learned so much. I have to work to make sure not only she keeps a cool energy, but I keep a cool energy.
All right. Well, thank you so much, girl. Represent the pits over there, okay?
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Thank
Give me a
you.
hug.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, man. Sir,
Thank you.
we did it. We did it. Keep,
Thank you.
Take care of your girls.
Yes, I will. Thank
And
you.
Look at her. She just follows. I love that we brought harmony and balance to the family. Sometimes when the family does not know what to communicate or how to communicate, the dog end up having chaos in their home. But once the family recognize what they're doing right, what they're doing wrong, the family comes back together. Because after all, that's all the dog wants. The dog never changed. The human changed.